Well, this is my first webcam video for YouTube, and I just learned how to do something from looking at older YouTube videos and reading online help. Thought I might help other people. It could be much improved, but if it's of use to you, I'm happy. Take care.
Okay, I'm going to show you how to change out the keyboard on a satellite, Toshiba satellite L655. This model happens to be an S5154, and obviously I can't speak to any changes that there might be among models. But the first thing you want to do is flip the Toshiba over, remove the battery, which these two little switches, and slide the battery out so it comes out like that. You can see it's got these two little rails that it runs on. Then about a quarter of the way across the battery panel, and you'll want to loosen that screw and open it up. There's this piece at the top that runs right along here that you're going to have to remove because the keyboard screws are underneath it. It's called a bezel. Lift it up by the insert key and then detach it through the tab that's just above the page down pause key. So I'm going to go here to the insert key and I lift it up on it, and then I pull to the left, and now I'm able to access the keyboard screws that are along the top. There's the third and there's the fourth. Loosen. Okay, there are the four screws that came out of there, and now I've loosened the top of the keyboard, so I'm just going to get underneath it and I will be able to pull the keyboard up. Now what you have here is the ribbon connector, and you want to be very careful with this. Everything I've read has suggested just how fragile these ribbon connectors actually are. So if you look at the edges of the ribbon connector, you'll notice there are a couple of tabs. You can see on the edge there's a little black flipper bracket, and if you lift that up, and then you'll be able to remove the, and then you'll be able to just gently slip out the ribbon connector, and it'll lay flat again on the keyboard just like that. Now this keyboard, which I bought on eBay, is exactly the same keyboard that I'm removing. I looked at it. It's even got the notice on the Windows logo. Something to remember is that if your computer's under warranty and it's apparent to the technicians that you tampered with it, you may invalidate your warranty. So something good to keep in mind. Of course, for $27 and some time, this might be the far more economical option. I've taken out the old keyboard and laid it on the side, and I've taken this keyboard and I've laid it upside down, and now I'm going to take this ribbon connector and I'm going to gently slide it into place underneath that bracket. And I've got it reconnected, and I move down the black bracket to hold it in place. Now I'm going to flip the keyboard back over, slide it into place underneath the lower part of the bezel. Try to get it all the way across. Okay, so I've got it all the way across, and now I need to slip it in at the top. Alright, I've got it slipped in along the top now, and I'm going to put those screws back in. So those are back in place. And now I'm going to replace the bezel. I'm going to line up the screw on here with the screw hole there, and I'm going to take this notch that's at the end of the piece, that's in that notch right there. This one, you can bend it a little bit, is in that notch right there, and just go down and gently clip it back into place. Gentle slide across there. Okay, now I'm going to close the cover, flip the computer back over, and I'm going to tighten up that screw. I'm going to tighten that screw right there. Okay, so now I take the battery. I have these little spots to slide it forward into the housing. It clicks shut, and now we're going to try out the computer. As a check, I booted up the computer and went into an open office document, and I typed in each of the rows of the keyboard, and then down at the bottom the number keyboard. So it looks like everything is working. Mission accomplished.